Republic Regulators is what we are. That's the name of our organization, the Republic Regulators. And in light of all the information Donald Trump gave us Thursday night, I've set a 90-day deadline for the people that have committed these treasonous crimes against America and against every one of us citizens, and all the people that are here illegally that are committing crimes against these citizens, our citizens here in America every day. October 17th is the deadline. If we do not see arrests of these people being made, if we do not see these people being locked up and tried for the crimes, the treasonous crimes they've committed against American citizens, then we will act and we will take this country back. We will make it great again ourselves. We have the right and the duty to stand for our country, stand for our countrymen, but most importantly, stand for our God and do what we're supposed to do to maintain a Christian, lawful society. And all this new Democrat party they got going on, that's not going to stand for a second. They say they want to get rid of all the police. They want to get rid of our military completely. They want to get rid of the Senate and the presidency. And they want to appoint someone. Well, you know, these are the people that are saying they have no King's rallies, that are having no King's rallies. And yet they're wanting to go back to a king. Obviously, it's going to be somebody they put in there, obviously. President Trump just showed every one of us how bad it is up there. How bad they don't care about us and they're taking our country because they want to rule it with an iron fist and control the money. And that's what it's all about, money and power, with those crazy radical leftist Democrats and the Muslims. Not anymore. October 17th is the deadline. And then the Republic Regulators, we ride. And I'm being serious. And I know I've had a lot of you tell me, Chris, that's a suicide mission. Well, call it what you want. But if every single person in America does not stand up and fight this, now that they are physically coming out and telling us what they're going to do to this country, how they're physically telling us how they're going to destroy this country. Usually they tried to hide it. They're not trying to hide it anymore. You got Mayor Mamdani going out to the prison in New York on Rikers Island, bringing food and a big screen TV to watch a soccer game on with hardened criminals. There's but one reason he's doing that. He's building an army. He needs them on his side. What do you think it's going to be like when he turns several thousand hardened criminals loose in the street? Y'all look at what they've done all over this country so far. Y'all look at how much of our farmland China owns and controls. October 17th, we are going to ride. We're going to take this country back. We're going to take back every inch of dirt that China owns in this country. And they will have it no more. We the people. And you got to see what the radical left, the new radical left is doing now. The new version that's coming in is way worse than the old version. Y'all got to look at everything that they want to do. I have some points I'd like to make, but I'm trying to think of the best way to say it here. They want to do away with everything that's good in America. And we cannot stand for it. We cannot allow them to do this. We cannot allow communist China to overtake this country. And if you listen to everything Trump said, you go back and listen to every bit of it, Trump is telling us what they're doing to us and what they're going to continue doing if we don't stand up. I believe it was Pete Hegseth. Now, don't quote me on that. I believe it was him that said, Americans are going to have to stand up for their freedoms and liberties. And I believe what President Trump put on there, he's letting us know, boys, y'all got to stand up. Whether he did or not, I'm telling you this. It's time to stand up and take this country back. If you follow me on this channel, you're a Republic regulator. If you don't want to be a Republic regulator, unfollow me. Boys, I'm working hard and fast as I can on a foolproof plan for all this. I've got some great ideas and I'm putting it to paper and I'm thinking it through. You know, like old Sam Houston when they were chasing him down. They were all laughing. Oh, we got the masses. We got him running. He's running. No, Houston wasn't running. He was leading them. And he led them into a place where they could not retreat from. And as Santa Anna sat there crying, signing Texas over to us. But Sam Houston was a man about it. He was a gentleman about it. He allowed Santa Anna to leave afterwards. So we're working on a plan that's foolproof. You know, when you get radical leftists that run on the platform of getting rid of every bit of law and order and turning loose the worst of the worst on us, and y'all look at it. Don't take my word for it. Study it. That is exactly what they're doing. This ain't me saying this. They physically got out and put stuff out talking about it. They've been on Fox News and everything else about it. I mean, they're being shown everywhere what their plans are. This isn't a Democrat that has their ideology, their ideals for a nation, and they're trying to look for the greater good of all. That is not the Democrat we're dealing with. These radical Democrats now, what they're doing is they're laying out a way to start a war with us. We're at war. If you want to destroy any country, you do what they're trying to do. Can y'all imagine what it'll be like if we have no military? They're not saying they want to downsize the military. They are saying, they are blatantly telling us they are going to get rid of our military. Yeah, they literally say that. All of them say it. Not just one of them. All of them. And if you look at the majority that are saying this, they're all of some other descent to this country. They're not Americans, none of them. I mean, there are some that are Americans, but I'm talking, y'all see what I'm talking about. Get on there and watch it. So make no mistake, October 17th is the deadline. If they do not start arresting all of these individuals involved in creating all of these heinous, treasonous crimes against this country and against our citizens, my countrymen, if they don't do that, we ride. If they do not start arresting all of the people in the high up places that are involved in this fraud and this steal, we ride. If they do not arrest and try for treason all of the radical leftist Democrats and the rhinos that have made laws to protect them from breaking laws, if they don't arrest them for that, we ride. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked several times, why wait 90 days? Because we live in a lawful society. We want to give them a chance to make it right and to do it right. And we need time to assemble, to prepare. And everybody prepare. I had one person say that, well, October 17th, okay, I'm getting on the treadmill and I'm getting in shape. Well, everybody, I would suggest the exact same thing. Everybody start getting yourself in shape, getting yourself ready, getting your house in order. I'm going this coming week to get my last will and testament drawn up. Now, I'm not saying we're going to a big, huge bloodbath, but I'm saying I don't know what's going to take place, so get your house in order. Be prepared for anything. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Y'all, it is our duty as men to protect this country. I've been struggling with how do I remain a Christian and do what I have to do to lead everyone. And I was talking to my brother that recently got out of prison. He read the Bible 3 different times, he said, in prison. He said, well, you know, Jesus made a whip and went in and started knocking over tables, which I know that. But he said something that stuck with me. It says the Bible says we are to abide by the laws of our land and abide by the laws of our, what did he say? How did he say? Our elders, the higher up laws of this land is what he said. I forget the exact word. The higher up laws of the land we're to abide by. Y'all think about that. The Bible says we're to abide by the laws of our land. Not the laws of the jungle, the laws of our land. And our higher up in government that makes these laws. Donald Trump just put out what he put out. And he let us know that every one of these officials that we are trying to follow the rules and follow the laws, that every one of them were traitors. They betrayed us. Every single one of them betrayed us and made laws to crucify us where they can break the laws. With all that said, in all of my heart, I truly believe that it is okay now to start turning over tables. However, we cannot become a lawless society. We have to remain a Christian, lawful society. Will bad things take place to make this happen? I'm sure of it. However, the good Lord has given me the opportunity, the ability to see. And what I see for the future, if we do not stand up and act, it's not good at all for any of us. Everybody, every one of these videos, share them, put them on any platform you can put them on, share them, talk to everybody you can. Everybody, let's all get together. Everybody, let's get together. We have got to stop this that's coming. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all. And Brother Trump, I wish I could have been by your side and tried to protect you from everything they've done. I've seen you get back up 14 times. Every time they say you're done, you're finished, and you got back up anyway. I've watched them try to assassinate you, 5 times now? I've watched you literally take a bullet. I know for a fact it's divine intervention you turned your head that day. And after you took that bullet, Mr. President, you stood back up and you held your hand up and you said, fight, fight, fight. Mr. President, I've done a lot of research on you. You're a good man. You've always been a good man. You're a tough businessman. You're an old school street fighter. I like that. And you're honest. I like that. Mr. President, I want you to know, if you see this video, we're not in any way trying to undermine you or anything you've done. The Republic regulators are standing up for our God and our country, our countrymen, and we back you 100%, Mr. President. God bless you. God bless everyone.